going on? Thanks for tuning into a brand new episode of 60 Days to Living. I think in one of the previous episodes I mentioned that sometimes I find a product or a product niche that I see doing well, so I latch onto it. And in this episode, you're going to see that product that I get hooked on.
Been on a little bit of a video game kick. Went through some of my old games and kind of did some price comparison on eBay. So like $5, $15, $5, $15, $15, and then this one is 25 to 35 and 64. Everybody has these laying around. 15 to 25, $20, and then when I've been online and stuff, I've been looking for games as well. So about to start listing right now.
Okay, so quickly, I wanted to kind of tell you how I find product niches or categories that I want to sell online, the ones that I get hooked to. And one of the ways is obviously through trial and error. You know, it costs me time and money, but you know, it kind of helps me find products that I really want to focus on. The other is emulating what others have already done, right? So there's a bunch of people that already resell on eBay or do other forms of online arbitrage, and they all have social media accounts, which I follow and pay close attention to. There was one person who went out to a couple yard sales, found some video games, turned around, sold them for quite a good profit on eBay, and so I tried doing the same thing. I had a little bit of success, so then I started going through my own games that I had just in my closet and was able to put those up and sell those on eBay. And then that kind of helped me realize, like, okay, there's a market here. So I started going to thrift shops, pawn shops, looking online, and garage sales still to find more video games to build my inventory so I have more product to sell on eBay. And so that's kind of how I find product niches or categories that I really want to sell. Just wish I didn't get as hooked on them because right now I'm still on that big video game kick.
So I get on these big kicks with certain products, like now it's games. Next thing you know, that's all I'm looking for are games. But I found this Shinobi for Nintendo 3DS. It was for $1.50. I'm going for about $8 to $10, and with $3 shipping on eBay. So if that's the case, shipping this should cost me about $1.50. I should make $10. And then I bought this. I didn't even look it up before I bought it, but it's Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Not going for as much. I actually just want to make my money back on this one. So.
Slickdeals.net is a site that I check quite often. They have great deals and everything. But today I found one that was for GameStop. It's 4 games for $10. And so I've kind of been on like a vintage game kick. So I went to see the deal and then went straight over to their vintage software. And I literally copied and pasted every single one of these names. I wish they had this one. It's out of stock, but that was like $20 a game. But I went through, copied and pasted each name, and like, so these 2 are games that I'm getting because they sell for like 10 to 15 bucks a piece. Legacy of Kain's another one I'm getting because it sells for that much. You'll notice I'm actually getting a total of 20 games. Final Fantasy, Legacy of Kain, WC versus NWO, and then Tekken 3. When they get here, so shipped to me, they come out to about $3 a game. If I can sell them for $10 each with $3 shipping, that should be about $7 in profit once I get it shipped out myself. So 7 times 20 is $140. So those are things you need to be looking for when you're selling on eBay. And the more you do it, the more familiar you get with it. But I'm still literally copying and pasting everything I see. So you'll see that $50 for all these games, and then taxes and ships about another 10. So that's a screaming deal. Hopefully you make 100 to 140 bucks off of these games here.
All right, all the games showed up. Remember the ones I kind of showed you earlier? There's Soul Reaver, Tekken 3, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy, still not sure what that number is, and then WCW versus NWO. If you take a look at the packing slip here, you can see that I paid $2.50 a game after shipping and handling, $3 a game. But right now I'm about to show you how I kind of figure out what I need to start the listing prices on for these on eBay.
So now that the products are in, I'm going to show you kind of the process that I go through to figure out what I want to start the bidding at on each product. So I've kind of gone through all these already, but let's say I got this for the first time. I want to look at Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles for GameCube, okay? So I'm going to go to this page, and this first page here really isn't the best gauge of what I should list my product at. This is all the current listings, right? So 2, 42, 10, 20. What I want to see is what have these games already sold for. So I'm going to go to the sold listing page, and right here I see this sold for $10 on August 6th, $5 on August 6th, $8 on August 5th, $15 on August 4th. And what I'll do is I'll keep going through these, and I like to start my bidding right about at the lowest price that I see that it's sold for. So if I find a game that's sold for $5 on here, I'm going to list it, the starting bid at $5. Hopefully it gets bid up. If it doesn't, and say I sell it for only $5 plus $3 shipping, my cost out the door is $3 for the product and $1.50 for shipping. I still made some profit there, so $2.50. It's not a ton, and I'm not dealing with high margins here, but this is awesome, right? So a game cost me $3. It's not a really big risk, and I'm either going to break even or make a little bit of money. I think it's a great place to start for myself or for anyone else that really wants to get into eBay reselling. So that's it for this week's episode of 60 Days of Living. Really appreciate you stopping by and sticking around till the end. Keep coming back each week. You'll probably see the next category or product niche that I'm addicted to. Right now, it is video games. I really want to try to continue to build up that inventory as the holiday season draws closer. They make great gifts, and so I really want to be prepared for that. In one of the later episodes, I'm sure I'll put together a spreadsheet where I show all the sales that I've made on eBay or through other avenues, and hopefully you'll appreciate that as well. But again, thanks for stopping by. Like, share, comment, dislike if you don't like it, but really appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you on the next episode of, what's my theme music? Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can find it. Stick around, and we'll see you on the next episode of 60 Days to Living. Yeah, chill. Oh, yeah.